some seriously bad blood is now brewing between the Kardashians and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry as this photo deletion drama takes a fever pitch, with now apparently the Kardashians severely annoyed at Meghan Markle. And the press has gotten so bad that now Meghan's trying to claim she was mortified to be at the party in the first place. Oh, I hope you're all sitting down for this one. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I can't even hold in the laughter in this one. This is unbelievable. The latest tea coming in, the new excuse from Meghan Markle's mortified that we were there. And oh my God, we didn't think a Kardashian party would be like this. What on earth did you think a Kardashian party would be? They're literally, I would argue, worse, promotional hoes than even Harry and Meghan to an extent. They have a weekly reality show. Their whole career is built on them being nobodies. But guys, if you weren't following along, these mysterious photos deleted off of Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner's Instagram carousels over them showing up, which made no sense because Meghan and Harry love a good photo op, and they smiled tremendously as they walked through. But now there's this whole report that, they checked no off of a consent form as they walked in, which now even People Magazine's like, that's not true. That's not actually happened. There were no consent forms. There were no forms. Sources tell People exclusively, and I think this is coming from the Kardashians, a source close to People, there wasn't a consent form because they apparently wanted the photos deleted because they had checked no on the photo consent form, and because it was National Remembrance Day. And you got to remember that Harry here, there's so many things. Harry is trying, and I do believe this, is on a mission to bring the kids back to the UK for regular visits before King Charles dies. Now, that's part of where this is all coming from. So when they got so much backlash for being on a Kardashian party, they since then allegedly now it's coming in from multiple places, is we asked for the photos to be removed as sort of a way to get the press, get continued press over the drama of being there, but also get them removed so they could show the royals, see, we asked for them to be taken down. We didn't ask to be photographed. Nice try. Well, obviously that's not sitting well with the Kardashians. All this drama that now Meghan has clearly orchestrated to get more drama. Not only was she seen at this party and photographs were in a carousel, which no one would have even talked about had they not made a big deal to remove them, but that made more press. You see what Meghan did there? Now the Kardashians are super peeved. They're like, what's going on? Insiders are telling Page Six the famous brood is getting annoyed with the Sussex camp for overshadowing what was intended to be a celebration for Kris. The drama involving the since-deleted photos that were taken of the Duke and Duchess from inside the bash. We're told a rep for the couple allegedly asked Jenner and Kim to remove the pics they shared of the royals in the Instagram dumps from the party. They say here, recent reports suggest that Harry and Meghan marked no on a consent form that was handed out, but apparently that's not true. There were no consent forms. I don't believe Kardashians have consent forms that no, come on. You show up to our Kardashian photo and there's cameras there. Be prepared for those photos to go wherever you want. You're on their property. You're on Jeff Bezos's land. When you step in the king of Amazon's land, those photos are going to go wherever they all want them to go. So don't go if you don't want to be on camera. But Page Six reached out for more comments. So they head into this party. And as this was all going, yes, they were posted in photos on Kris Jenner's carousel, Meghan Markle's carousel. And so now they all, were there. The rumors that are coming in is they didn't want to, upset the royal family while they were trying to reconcile, referring to Harry trying to mend the relationship with the king and his brother. And so they need the royal family. Meghan is aware of that. We are also told Harry and Meghan wanted the photos removed out of respect of Britain's Remembrance Day, which honors fallen soldiers to mark the somber holiday. So Harry had the pin and Meghan didn't. So as all this is coming in, the rumors are now the beef between Kardashians and Markles is now really to a fever pitch. And Kim is pissed off. That's the tagline here. Kim was like, you've already been photographed outside the party. You were at the Baby to Baby event the same night, being photographed like Meghan Trainor and Paris Hilton. So what are you talking about? I'll tell you why, Kim, because She's drama. She's more than you, it seems like. I always thought the Kardashians were worse, but I gotta say, no, it's Meghan. Kim, you got to take notes, because Meghan not only got the photo with you that's now plastered everywhere, but then she had it removed so more people could see that she was at your soiree, that this has happened. What is the problem? Good question. But this is what's making Kim and Chris so pissed off. So how is Meghan now spinning it, allegedly? How is Meghan now spinning it? Oh God, here's where it gets juicy. This is hilarious. This is coming in from Shutterstock. Now we're on Yahoo, etc. Meghan and Harry were horrified, allegedly horrified, when they realized just how many cameras were rolling throughout the evening. The insider claimed that it was the couple's worst nightmare come true. Oh, there are cameras here. Oh my God, we showed up to an event of the Kardashians and there's cameras? No. What on earth? How dare you take our picture? What the hell do you think? It's like going to a Diddy party at this point and being surprised when he breaks out baby oil. I think Kardashians and cameras go hand in hand. But so they thought they were going to be at an elegant private evening. Instead, it was a full-on Kardashian chaos. When is it not Kardashian chaos? I'd like to know when it's not chaos. Isn't there like a camera crew with them always? Don't they exploit every piece of their life, their children, their divorces, everything, their relationships to get more clout points? Come on, Meghan, we know you're not that dumb. Why would you be with her in the first place? Kim Kardashian's famous from an X tape. You know it. She did it on purpose. Ray J is now even suing Kim. Finally, like, really, Kim? I'm done playing like this was not with your permission. You can't release a tape like that without her permission. Of course, Chris and Kim were behind that X tape way back. Anyway, I digress. They thought it was gonna be an elegant private evening, but no, full-on Kardashian chaos, cameras everywhere, boom ops in the chandeliers, drones outside the mansion. Of course, this is an episode of her show. And I'm sure it was announced. Well, you know what? Maybe you would have known if you were actually invited. That's what's also crazy. They probably just showed up. And then now they're claiming like, oh, well, we didn't know. And we showed up and we weren't told. And blah, 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 blah. The report claims that guests were free to film the festivities on their phones while professional camera crews captured footage, which she intends to use on the Kardashians. Duh. You don't throw a big event like that unless you're going to use it for your show too. Now it's all a tax write-off for the production. There were at least 3 professional camera crews rolling all night. Even the security team had GoPros. Meghan looked mortified. Harry tried to laugh it off, but you could tell he wanted out. They slipped out before midnight, just before Bruno Mars. How do you skip? You're there all night and then you skip a Bruno Mars concert? Oh my God. They came to network and got reality TV. I can't believe it. The only reason they're mad, the only reason they're now playing on this is one, they wanted more attention than they actually got. And because I do believe this, I think Prince Harry wants to get back and the royal family is just horrified by this like weird choice. This is not good. As reports are coming in, they messed up big time by going to this Kardashian party. It's National Remembrance Day. Harry's out there doing his important things. It's unconscionable. The day we remember our war heroes or veterans, of which Harry is one, and he goes off to a ball from the Kardashians at Jeff Bezos' house. While Harry did wear a poppy, his wife did not. It's galling. They should never come back to England. These two just can't help themselves. And I am not going to be mad for them. They are not victims in this by any stretch of the imagination. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were going to get. And now they've made it so these photos are getting 3 times the length of what they normally would had they just shut up. So you're telling me they didn't want to be photographed. They want you all to see them photographed. And now they want to play the better people. Oh, we didn't mean for our photos to go out there. Oh, you're using us for our photos. Good luck getting more photos at a Kardashian party or any party for that matter ever again. My God, these two are unbelievable. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that like button as well and leave your comments on what you think. Man, they never cease to surprise me. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming your way here on Popcorn Palace.